colossal failure that it left Hollywood frozen to the wayside for how bad it was.
Yes, Dragon Ball Evolution, the film that was, oh, that was horrible. Nothing made sense. We're gonna put Goku in high school. Why? Because it's the cool thing to do. Okay.
Because apparently, according to James Marsters, the original Dragon Ball made no sense. It was over exaggerated. So we're gonna turn it into a teeny bopper, knocker showing, leather wearing, motherfucking cock tease of a shit storytelling, a, a shit storytelling pace utter fucking bullshit that I would. Ugh. And just remember, folks, the original Dragon Ball was over exaggerated. So yeah, apparently that was more better than that.
Yeah, I mean, who could forget that? Well, from the actual source material, Goku wanting to become stronger just by the challenge itself of wanting to test his strength against another opponent. Where with evolution, you've got Goku training harder based on his libido.
Yeah, the boner beam.
Light these torches. For each one you do, I'll take a step forward.
Here's a question for both of you. If if Goku's using the boner beam, does that mean he has erectile dysfunction?
What, did I miss something in my first and likely only viewing? Well, second. I viewed it
Just re-
two
j-
times.
just remember, when Goku's doing the Kamehameha, he's envisioning being one step closer to being getting laid with his cum dumpster. Fuck you, movie. Seriously.
All
Alright, hold on a second, you guys.
right.
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm hungry. What's going on? I'm tired. What the hell's going on? Where's my favorite show? Where's my game? I'm bored. I'm hungry. What the fuck's going on? What time is it in China? What does my lower toe do? What time will it be in China in 20 more years? What the fuck's going on? I'm lonely. How flat can you make pancakes? I am so fucking bored. I'm hungry. What the fuck's going on?
uh, and I'm lost. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well. Well, I'm blanking on what to talk about.
Ask anything.
Let's see. Any exact day in October the big project will happen?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna happen in October, but I'm not gonna tell you when. Okay, it's on October 7th. There, happy?
A little, yeah. Though it still will be surprising, given there's multiple projects you're working on. So
Well,
that's
no,
the.
it's one big project.
So it's gonna everything that you're working on will be put out there on YouTube
Well,
within the.
let's hope it stays on YouTube. But if it doesn't, I'll have another place where it's at. So yeah, people are gonna see it anyway.
Yeah. If not YouTube, then Blip.
Wherever it goes, it goes.
Exactly. Oh. Hello, Ash.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Anything new? Did I miss anything?
Nope. You didn't.
Except for Goku getting erectile to punch.
Wait, what?
Goku getting erectile
I
dysfunction.
said, I said, if Goku's doing the boner beam in Dragon Ball Evolution, does that mean he has erectile dysfunction?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you'll have to
It's a,
edit out
it's,
some of
it's a joke that
Zam's.
me and it's a joke that me and Danny made up.
Oh, you mean in the finale? He's got his arms low down, and it looks like he's gonna.
No, no.
What?
It's the fact that Chi Chi is used as a she offers her body as a incentive just to get him to work the beam. So technically, it's the boner beam.
Oh, that. I
So,
thought.
so again, if it's the boner beam, does that mean he has erectile dysfunction? That is the question. Which means that
Uh,
which means that every time he failed at lighting the torches, well, yeah.
yeah, having trouble getting it up. Oh man.
Yeah, I know. It's a lame joke that me and Danny made up. Blech.
Still more entertaining evolution combined.
Yeah, you have a motorized 10 speed. I still remember Path of GOC saying that. A motorized 10 speed. I'm like, oh my god,
It
it's.
is. It is. It is. It's not even a. It's not even a. It's not even. It's not even a moped. It's a. It's just a. It's just a motorized bike. That's all it is. And that's one of the biggest things of Dragon Ball. You see, Dragon Ball is supposed to be an homage to Journey to the West, the Monkey King, and where Goku's supposed to have he has a tail, he has the Nimbus cloud, the staff, all the references, and this movie lacks 90% of them, except for the staff, which yeah.
So in other words, a tricycle could lap Bulma's bike.
What?
Eh,
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, so in other words, a tricycle could lap Bulma's motorcycle or bike or
No,
whatever you call it.
I said all the references to the Monkey King in Dragon Ball Evolution, 90% of them were non-existent. All Dragon Ball Evolution had was the staff, and they didn't even know they didn't even know what it was there for. Aside that Goku just had a staff, I was like, no, it was reference to the Monkey King, and but the rest of it was just bullshit. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna adapt Dragon Ball, you have to know its history and what it was supposed to reference. That's what Toriyama wanted to do in the first place. Oh, but we only care about Dragon Ball Z. Aha! See, that's the main inspiration behind that whole Dragon Ball Evolution film. Which is why I look. I have nothing against the live action Dragon Ball Z film that's being made, but why make Dragon Ball Z? Why don't you just do Dragon Ball? If you want to show Hollywood how to do it right, don't do Dragon Ball Z. That's saying you want Dragon Ball Z, which is what Hollywood wanted in the first place. So they skipped over the first series just because they thought they thought it was too stupid. So you're basically telling Hollywood, hey, you should have just skipped it all along. No, fuck you guys. You're okay. I'm not saying fuck you guys, but just what the hell were you thinking? Look, I'm not against your movie. Hell, it could turn out pretty good. Who knows? But just Think about what you're doing first, okay? Seriously, ugh.
Wait, are you telling me that they're remaking?
No,
Other,
no, people are making a fan movie of Dragon Ball Z.
oh, that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
I
and
heard about that.
that looks like that looks like it might be interesting to watch. I'm probably going to give it a watch because fan made shit's better than anything Hollywood come up with sometimes.
Yeah.
I sort of have a little bit of a problem with it because on the fact that they're doing Dragon Ball Z first and not Dragon Ball, when their whole entire motive was like, oh, we're gonna teach Hollywood how to do it right. So but they're doing Dragon Ball Z first and not Dragon Ball when Dragon Ball Evolution was supposed to be based on Dragon Ball. Therefore they should do a Dragon Ball movie. No, we're doing Dragon Ball Z first. So what you're saying to Hollywood is you should have skipped over Dragon Ball Z first, which Hollywood wanted to do because they treated Dragon Ball so poorly. So basically what you're saying is that they should have just skipped over it entirely. Wow, that's a great message there. Just undermine the entire backstory. I have nothing against the fan made movie. Just think about what you're doing sometimes, okay? Sheesh.
Well. Anyways, I talked to there's a lot of people who seem to not like Dragon Ball but love Dragon Ball Z.
Well, that's the thing about Dragon Ball. It spoiled all the fans pretty much. That's the best way I can describe it. It spoiled them because they're introduced to all this intense shit. First, and then they're introduced to what came before it, and they think of it as kiddie shit when honestly it's not. I mean, Goku fights off an army by himself. He fights off a demon that killed his master's master. I mean, holy fucking shit. He learns about the Dragon Balls, which can grant wishes. Goes on intense adventures, battling souls, just for the sake of locating where someone is. In fact, almost every character they meet in Dragon Ball is essential to Dragon Ball Z, and people say we should just ignore it entirely.
Well, except for Emperor Pilaf.
Emperor Pilaf was sort of well. Here's the thing: Dragon Ball first start off as a comedy, and that's what Emperor Pilaf was for—a comedy.
Yeah, he was sort of a bad guy, but at the same time, not a serious threat.
Keep the podcast going. I'll be right back.
Okay.
For me, I mean, I love the original Dragon Ball. I mean, the anime is great. The manga is good.
I'm back.
Okay. The thing that really struck a chord with me with Dragon Ball, besides the fact that you got Mercenary Tao, you got Demon King Piccolo.
What's wrong with what's wrong with General Tao?
No, nothing. I'm just saying to name off a few that is a highlight of Dragon Ball that's great. I mean, another point for Dragon Ball that I really enjoyed that really empowered the character of Goku, in my opinion, was in the Demon Piccolo saga, where it's right after the Tenkaichi tournament, and Goku finds out that Krillin has been killed. He goes off in a sort of revenge mission to avenge his fallen friend. I mean, that to me spoke a lot about Goku.
Oh, don't tell that to the Z-tards. They say, oh, Goku's never wanted revenge in his life. Yes, he has.
People don't really understand the character of Goku as well as they want to believe they do.
Yeah, because that spoke volumes about the relationship between Goku and Krillin and how close they were as friends. They weren't just friends; they were best friends.
Yeah,
they trained
their relationship is like Ryu and Ken.
Exactly, and even at the point when Krillin died, right in the middle when Goku's eating, he senses something wrong. He goes to investigate and finds his friend dead, and he's emotionally torn by that. And when he finds out who's responsible, he goes right off. He doesn't care who it is. He's going to go and make them pay.
Yeah. It's also